throughout, so yes, only one loss so far. But before we carry on, we need to split the AD carries into two groups. One with spellcasters who deal the magic damage, and the other group, which will be the auto-attack focused AD carries who use the auto-attacks to deal damage. First off, we're going to look at Thunderlord. So, quick reminder, Thunderlord's 3 auto-attacks or spells activates that extra damage. Now, in the tree, we're going to take a look at some of the decisions that you can go for as you go down to that mastery. First up, Feast versus Double-Edged Sword. If you're a scrub like me, you probably went for Double-Edged Sword for the extra damage. But if you take a look at Feast, pretty much all of the pros go for this one, 100%, and it gives you that more sustain and lane. Then further down, you take a look at Oppressor versus Bounty Hunter. More people actually opting towards Oppressor because it's more easy to access the damage from your support CCing them rather than killing everyone on the map. Then you take a look also in Cunning, where you have the Biscuit versus Assassin, because while you may feel like you're 1 versus 3 in lane, in solo queue, you're actually not, so you don't benefit from that mastery. We now want to move on to Fervor, which, as again, a quick recap, auto-attacks and spells build up this one, and with those stacks, you deal more damage on hit. Specifically, Lucian benefits a lot from this, since his passive also applies on hit effects and has those spells to build up those stacks. Pretty much everything is the same when you take a look at the decisions you make, but the main difference is Emperor, who actually goes for 12 in Resolve. And while the sustain is very similar from what you get in all of these masteries, the main difference is Insight, which is the 15% CDR on summoner spells, which in real time is 45 seconds off flash and 36 seconds off heal. So it just messes with your opponent when they're trying to figure out your summoner spell timings. Finally, we're going to move on to the rune page, which is pretty similar when you look up and down it, with the attack speed quints, flat AD reds, flat armor yellows, and then 5 flat MR blues with 4 flat attack speed blues. So most AD carries